Hi friends, welcome to my another video. Today in this video, I will discuss about the bus bar size calculation. Before going to the deep calculation, let us understand what is bus bar. You can see in this photo, this metal bar is a bus bar. Okay, so what is bus bar? Bus bar is a solid conductor bar. Okay, it is made up of either copper or aluminium. Where we are using this bus bar? We are using this bus bars in the panels, electrical switch gears. Why we are using the bus bar in electrical panels and switch gears? Because it can handle high currents and taking very less space. So this is the importance and use of the bus bar. So far we understood that what is bus bar, what is the importance of bus bar, and where we are using this bus bar. Now let us calculate the actual size of the bus bar, which is our original topic. To size any bus bar, we have to remember the thumb rule. What is that thumb rule? That 1 square mm of copper conductor can carry 1.6 ampere of current, and 1 square mm of aluminium conductor can carry 0.8 ampere of current. The second thing which we have to remember is that the standard size available in the market, we don't have a bus bar available in the market of 22 into 15. We don't have such bus bar. There is a standard size of bus bar which we have to remember. These all are the standard size of bus bar available in the market or accepted universally. That is 20 by 10 mm, 25 by 10 mm, 30 by 10 mm, 63 by 10 mm, 80 by 10 mm and 100 by 10 mm. What does it? Now let us understand what this 20 represent and what this 10 represent, what this 25 represent and what this 10 represent. This is our bus bar. Okay, that V is 20 in our example and that thickness is 10 in our example. What is 110 represent? In same way, that one represent 100 and this one represent 10. Now you can notice that the thickness of all bus bar is same, that is 10 mm square, 10 mm. Okay, because in UAE the minimum thickness required for any bus bar is 10 mm, because below the 10 mm thickness bus bar have a weak mechanical strength. Now to understand how to size the bus bar, let us take an example. What is the example here is that we have to calculate the bus bar size which can carry 350 ampere of current and the bus bar made up of copper. As I discussed earlier in our thumb rule, that 1 square mm copper conductor can carry 1.6 ampere of current and 1 square mm aluminium conductor can carry 0.8 ampere of current. So same thing I wrote here. As in our example, the bus bar is made up of copper, so my focus will be on the copper conductor rating only. So 1.6 ampere current can be carried by 1 square mm of copper conductor. Okay, then 1 ampere current can be carried by 1 divided by 1.6 square mm copper bus bar. Simple mathematics. Okay, then 350 ampere of current can be carried by 1 divided by 1.6 into 350 square mm copper conductor. When we will calculate this, we will come to this value, that is 218.75 square mm. So to carry, from the calculation we come to know that to carry 350 amperes of current we need a copper bus bar of 218.75 square mm. Now we know the formula that area is equal to width into thickness, right? We know the area we mention here, and as I told you before that the thickness is always 10 mm. Then we can get the width is equal to 21.875 mm. Okay, so the actual bus bar size is, we know the width, we know the thickness. So the actual size of the bus bar is 21.875 into 10 mm. But as I told you, the bus bar available only in the standard size. Okay, so the nearest standard size bus bar we have to select. The nearest one is 25 into 10. So this is our final bus bar. Now let us take another example to have a better understanding. So let us take another example to calculate the bus bar size to carry a current of 2500 ampere, and the bus bar made up of copper. In our previous example, we have to calculate the size of the copper bus bar to carry 350 ampere of current. In our next example, we have to size the bus bar to carry a current of 2500 ampere, a very massive current. Okay, so let us calculate the bus bar size. As I discussed earlier also that this is a copper made bus bar, so again my focus will be on the copper rating bus bar only. So 1.6 ampere current can be carried by 1 square mm of copper conductor from the thumb rule. Okay, then 1 ampere current can be carried by 1 divided by 1.6 square mm copper bus bar. Okay, then 2500 ampere current can be carried by 1 divided by 1.6 into 2500 square mm copper bus bar. This is a simple mathematics. When we will calculate this one, we'll get this. What is that? 1562.5 square mm copper conductor. Now, as we know, the area is equal to width into thickness. Thickness is always 10 mm, so I wrote here thickness is 10. We calculated the area, so area is 1562.5. we got the value of width is equal to 156.25 mm. But now let us come to our this slide. The standard size, the max standard size available is 100, but here we came to 156, so this is a very bigger size. In that case, we have to use two smaller bus bar conductor overlap to each other. So what we will do, as I wrote here, but the maximum width of the bus bar is 100 mm. Okay, so we need to use two bus bar to satisfy this 2500 ampere of current. Therefore we have to divide this one. 156.25 divided by 2 is equal to 68.125 mm. So the actual size of the bus bar will be two numbers of, please focus here, two numbers of 78.25 into 10 mm. But as I told you, the bus bar is coming in the standard size, so we have to select the nearest one. So the nearest available standard bus bar size is 80 into 10 mm, which is of 2 nos. Hope you understand the bus bar size calculation. To have a very clear idea, let us take the last and the third and last example. Okay, what is our last example is calculate the bus bar size to carry a 800 ampere of current, and this time the bus bar made up of aluminium. So as the bus bar is made up of aluminium, so our focus will be on the aluminium current carrying conductor rating. So as per our thumb rule, 0.8 ampere current can be carried by 1 square mm aluminium conductor. Then for 800 ampere current can be carried by aluminum conductor will be this much. When we will calculate it, we will reach to the value 1000 square mm. What does it mean? That to carry a 800 ampere of current, we need a 1000 square mm aluminum conductor. As we know, area is equal to width into thickness. We know the thickness is always 10. Area we already know, that is 1000. Then the width is equal to 100. So the actual bus bar size is 100 into 10 mm. The actual or the nearest one is the same, because hope you enjoyed my video. If you like my video, please give thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. We will meet in any other video. Till then, keep learning. Bye bye.